Welcome to this moment of reflection. Testimony. In Christianity, testimony is simply telling someone else about your encounter or relationship with God. This is exactly what St. Paul did in Acts of the Apostles chapter 22 from verses 3 to 16. Paul was telling his own story, his life before Christ and his life after he accepted Christ. Before he accepted Christ, he was a strict Jew, a Roman citizen, a strict observer of the law, trained under the great teacher Gamaliel. Paul was brutal in persecuting the Christians. He was zealous in fighting for God and a religious fanatic. His name after he was circumcised was Saul. He became Paul after the encounter at Damascus when he accepted Christ as his Lord and Master. Paul lived out his Christian faith convincingly. He preached Christ fearlessly and he died for Christ willingly. Paul became the great missionary to the Gentiles, a task set aside for him by the Holy Spirit. From being a fierce persecutor of the Christians, he became the great apostle to the Gentiles. From emphasizing on differences, he became the great bridge builder that sees the oneness in all. The life of Paul is a clear indication that you have no right to draw a definitive conclusion on anyone. Each person has the capacity to be transformed by God. And God has the power to change anyone he so desires. God can still use you for his purpose, despite how dirty and horrible your past may have been. I do not know what you believe, but I do not believe in a God who can forgive my sins, set me free, accept me as his own, but find me unfit to be used for his purpose. That God is definitely not the Christian God. If God can use St. Paul, then he can use you to achieve his purpose. Remain blessed, and may the Lord continue to use us as we dispose ourselves each day before him. God bless you.